Well, I think today is one of those stressful days. Too much to do, not enough time. To top it all, I've just had to bring everything back that I've been building through the week in the car, so I didn't get the train this week back from the other side of the country. And it seems the driver level of everyone in the country is just plummeted. Yeah, I mean, when you've done overtaking, just move out of the fast lane. I'm not going to say any more about it. So, door, that's got to go on. That's glued. Remember, put a bit of resin in it. Sorted. Tunnels, lost vacuum, fucked up. So we've got to sort them out. Splitter, basically everything I did at that side of the country went well. Everything I did at this side of the country, rushing on Monday before I went to work, didn't go so well. So, carbon fibre sport rods, glued the what they called threaded inserts back in. That's for the spoiler. Them two are done. I made a little L bracket, just laid up 4 layers of that carbon, nice and strong. So I've got to make that goes on the back of the splitter. It's only going to be like 3 inch long or something like that. Just replace what's on there. So that goes on here like so. Not that long, obviously, like that long. The splitter's done, so we've got to sand that, drill all the holes off, mount that. Spoiler, as I said, that's come out quite well. If you remember, this was snapped in half. I'm going to do this, zoom out, stand on it. There's no flex in it. It's going to do the job. And the repairs were quite impressed with. I've literally just tiger sealed it together all the way along the edge. And that's one of the repairs there, look. Just put some resin in it, put a bag on it, and there's another one on the end there. You can see the darker line there, but I think it's quite good compared to what it was. It looked awful. I should have done these as well, but didn't have time. Everything's a rush. So what else? Oh, this arch cover, which weighs a grand total of, I mean, it needs sanding and polishing, but we don't have time. It weighs 72 grams. So that'll do nicely. So that's got to be fixed with some bolts onto, let me get it the right way around, onto the door, somewhere like so, is it? Yeah, doesn't match, doesn't matter. So we'll screw on the car, sand, fit, drill and fit. Yeah, plan, sorted. Oh, mirror. The mirror's glued as well, tiger seal, all that. It's actually put on 40 grams in weight. I think it was 129 grams. It's like, whatever 40 grams more is. Got to fit that as well. Last night, I actually posted a picture of the Golf. I'll put it on the screen now, but Danny went out and put a sticker on it, saying Subaru. It's basically the time attack entry list being, well, initially it was the pit garage allocation, and then the entry list being emailed out to all the entrants. So I've had quite a lot of people inboxing me saying, oh, what's going on? It says Subaru, you went in, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no, I'm going to be doing it in the Golf or the BMW. I haven't decided yet. And then Jodie's even got in on it and messaged me saying, I'll put that in the screen, but she's like, commented to the story on Instagram saying, I thought you were doing it in the BM, like going along with it. So yeah, I thought that was quite funny. But yeah, Subaru badge on the front and back. And then some people were like, when I said I was doing it in the Golf, they were like, oh, it's a Golf 4Motion because it still says you're in Club 4-wheel drive. And I'm like, yeah, Golf's 4Motion. So I got a little 4Motion badge on there and everything. But yeah, it's quite funny. So up until, hopefully I've tried to keep it as secret as possible, but up until tomorrow, it's going to be revealed, sort of. It's not like a big thing, but it's going to be revealed, by BC. They're going to put, well, I think they are. So they're getting some pictures tomorrow night at Snetterton. Fingers crossed if we make it there. But yeah, they're going to get some pictures, and then we're doing like a mini not re-reveal, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. So we'll get out there now and get this We'll get the splitter done first, we'll do the splitter. All I've done is give it a little quick sand on this front leading edge and a bit, a bit of the areas. I ain't got time to make it perfect, but it's going to do the desired. It's going to be better than the plywood anyway. It's flat on the top and then curved on the underneath. So now I've just transferred, you just see me, I'd marked it on the back, which holes to drill. So these are the holes, the 5 holes that I drilled for going into that main bar that goes on the front. I'll put a picture on the screen. The other ones I've got to do is around there to put that alley plate on where the exhaust is, so it doesn't melt the carbon. These brackets are not going in because them downward supports, I'll put a picture in, that come down, are going to bolt to the side of the tunnels now. That's why I've moved the tunnels over, so they're there now. And then obviously the tunnel comes in there, so that area's, I did want to make it narrower, so that it speeds the airflow up. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but these brackets are the ones that hold the front bumper on them little push clips, so I'm going to transfer those holes, and then the one at the back there is where that elbow, that little L bracket thing is going, so I'm going to cut that down. Yeah, that's it. Let me drill them. They're all drilled off, so the moment of truth now, really. Just got to make sure all the bolts fit in the right holes. Bit of rust on that one. I've obviously mixed the resin up a bit wrong or a bit off because this side's still a bit sticky. It's set, but it's like a little bit sticky, so it's attracting all the dog hair and that. So I'm going to bolt on now the bumper release pins going around. I have only still got the crappy steel things, but they're strong. They're not light, but they're strong. I'll remake these in carbon, but I didn't got time. So make sure these bolts, these are the new bolts for the splitter. I ordered some longer ones. They go through the big holes in the centre. These 2 brackets are not going on yet. This one's getting made out of carbon because it's a bit chewed up. So this is the bit that we're going to do next, along with fitting the exhaust heat shield. And let me bolt these on first now. There's another back bracket that you've just seen me do there. So I've just drilled them off, and that's going to go straight on there like that. Get some bolts. Which bolts? These bolts. Just some pan-head bolts, so that they're nice and low in profile. Sorted. Tighten them bolts up. And my toolkit's in the car, so I'll just go and grab that. We're losing light rapidly, But all the brackets are now pinned on. Back brackets done, as I just showed you there. And we're just now got to do the tunnels. So I've quickly trimmed them. I'll show you that one. I've quickly gone round and trimmed this to size. It's by no means finished. It needs sanding. All that needs sanding and then another coat of resin because I lost vacuum on the bagging. So it's terrible really, but we won't look at that. That's the idea. All this is rough, like this is meant to be smoothed and then smoothly flowing into the tunnel, which then fits flush, up to there. And then all this is all smooth, and that's how I originally planned it. But we've run out of time, so what I'm going to do now is drill this into place, pin it, and get it bolted up. Same on the other side, and then we can throw this on the car. One thing's for sure, I wish time went as fast as those time lapses there. That's bolted on now. Let me spin it around and show you. That's all bolted on. Well, I say all, I've just got one more bolt to put in there, but I need to sand a bit of that away because it's a bit tight on the edge. Whoopsie. Repeat that on the other side. What else? Drill that off, this exhaust bit here, this piece, fit that, and then we will go out to the car, I promise. So as you can hear, it's running, it's ready. I've just put the splitter on, bumper on, them tunnels. I basically underestimated how much time the splitter was going to take to fit last night, so it got dark, and then tried to do it down the drive, and I was like, with no light. There was a couple of like little fitment issues here and there, and the bit's nearly grinding off. I'll show you real quick. But as you can hear, it's got a bit of shit on my nose. It's ready, it's running. So just got to hoover it and give it a wipe down, bang on the trailer, and that's it. I think we're all set. Get all the gear together. I look like I've not had sleep for about 3 weeks. Probably haven't much, but let me go out and show you this. There's a couple of battle scars here and there. I've just thrown this door on as well with this new arch cover. It doesn't match, but it's alright. Skirts on. A couple of battle scars here. And then the fitment, you can't really see, but off the tunnels in there, I just had to trim a tiny bit, you can imagine, off the front leading edge. I'll put a picture in the screen. Because it was just catching, on the front of the wheel. But, yeah.
I'm in my mum's car. Broom, broom. Get out of my car! Aww.
So we're all loaded, ready to go. He's just pulling off there. Just got fuel to get, and then yeah, I'll speak to you shortly. At least the tiger seal on the spoiler works. Well, we made it here. And we managed to go all day, resisting the urge to go into high boost. You know, just do what I needed to do, the bare minimum. You know, 3 laps in the practice and the warm-up, 1 lap in the qualifying, and then go for it in the final. So I did all that, you know, to secure P2 in the championship. That's what I needed to do. So I did all that. Went out in the final, did 1 slow lap, so out lap, slow lap, you know, to secure the position. Then the second lap after that was a reasonably fast lap, 1:33, which was good enough to secure second place. And then I'm going hell for leather high boost in the lap after that, and it's shredded 5th gear again. So delightful. We've got another gearbox to rebuild. I'm just going to go get the trophies now anyway. So I'll put a bit of a cut screen in, and then I'll speak to you in a bit.
Second place in Club 4-wheel drive, Sam Pickering. And our Club 4-wheel drive winner today, Andy Grady. And this year's Club